Hello everyone. I just very quickly wanted to discuss a few things about diabetic foot. Firstly, what is diabetic foot? Diabetic foot is a condition that is caused in long term diabetics or in those individuals whose blood glucose levels are not maintained well, that is, they are constantly high. Why does diabetic foot occur? Because of two reasons. One, long term diabetes causes changes in the blood vessels, that is mainly the arteries, which leads to improper circulation to the feet and the legs. Number two is, again, high glucose levels affect the nerves. So initially they have something known as nerve pains, and which eventually leads to loss of sensation in the feet. So, what do diabetics need to do? Please examine your feet as frequently as possible and then make note of any calluses or corns over the sole of the feet. This is mainly because of increased pressure that you are putting on that part of the foot. So what is a callus? It is basically a localized, very thickened skin, because your foot is compensating for that excess pressure that is being put on it. So look for calluses, look for corns, look for any ingrown toenails, look for fungal infections between your toes. It is known as intertrigo. Look for any cracks over the heels. Look for any redness, swelling. Make sure your feet are not dry, where there are it's dry scaly skin should not be there. So now what do you do to prevent diabetic foot? Number one, make sure you're not walking barefoot, because when a person has a neuropathy, they don't realize when a thorn pricks them, when a stone pricks them, when they stub their toe, they don't realize that there is pain, that there is a wound that is there, and then they tend to repeatedly put pressure on that, and that becomes larger. So make sure you're not walking barefoot. Make sure you wear good diabetic socks. What are diabetic socks? Those are the thick socks that protect your feet. Your shoes need to be of the right size. Make sure you have these gel or silicone insoles to help evenly distribute pressure. And those pressure points, sometimes where you have a callus or a corn, we call it offloading. So they remove a part of that sole there so that there is no pressure over it.